Hello, everybody. As you can see, we are just starting the mug. Well, I guess just starting would be like an overstatement since I've already been doing this for like an hour. But we have base and eyebrows on, and I'm gonna finish this while we have a little discussion because we need to talk. Okay, everybody has been going crazy since they announced that promo yesterday for season 14. And thank you, by the way. For everybody that has like said anything about it. Like I super appreciate anybody that has like mentioned it and been like, oh my god, bless you, oh my god, you have to apply. I saw the announcement, I've seen it, thank you, I really do appreciate it. But I figured it'd be a good opportunity to like chat about it. Plus it's been forever since I've gone live. I haven't gone live in a while because my live streams kept getting like demonetized and like hidden from people. So I was like, okay, well, I guess YouTube doesn't want me to go live, so I'm not going to go live. So that's why there was like a little hiatus in my live streams. So let's just pray to the YouTube gods that they don't put a little demonetization on this one. I have no idea why. Oop. That was happening, but it was happening. Okay, who's here? Tornike Davi Tashvili. I'm so sorry. I probably totally butchered your name. My lovely Bussy, I appreciate your work. You are a humble and fair queen, only one who I really follow and really enjoy it. Hope this small helps you a bit. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. Do you say Tornike? Tornike? Thank you, Tornike. I appreciate that super chat. Oh god. Oh goodness. Thank you. Like I said, thank you to everybody that has like brought season 14 up to me at all. I've seen the announcement. Thank you. I just like my eye just caught the word Discord. Glamour. I actually do have a Discord server, and it is a Patreon exclusive right now. So all of my Patreon members do have access to my exclusive Patreon Discord. Who else is here? Also, I need to find some music. Oh, hi, Craig. There's Mr. Craig. How are you? How you doing? I need to figure out some good, like, what's it called when you, the non-copyrighted music. I can never figure out, like it's always booty. Ooh, we can play video game music, I think somebody told me. I'm gonna try. What video game has the best background music for this live stream? Let me know. I'm gonna put on Bomberman. It's from Bomberman 64. That was like my thing back in the day. I love Bomberman. He on Nintendo 64 games have like the best soundtracks. Like they didn't need to stop this hard. Like listen to that. Like, what kind of house music tease was Bomberman doing back in the, like, the late 90s, early 2000s? She's an icon. Look at her. She's an icon. Okay. Boots and paint. So we're gonna do makeup. Y'all are gonna help me do my makeup. Have a little talk. I'm going to be answering questions about Drag Race Season 14 and applying. I made a video a while back. Y'all all saw it where I was talking about Season 13 and stuff and like why I didn't apply. Period. The whole point of that video was just like, obviously Season 13 I was definitely not ready. Like in no way, shape, or form. Okay, so pick a color. Just like say a random color, whatever you think would work. Okay, I love green, but I typically am film on a green screen. So it's really hard to use green. I can use pieces of green, but I can't do a full eye with green. Oh god. This was maybe a bad idea to there's so many. Okay, I'm seeing lots of pink and purple and silver. Pink, purple. Okay, I'm gonna write these down somewhere. We can do, I'll do pink, purple. I'll do like a silver highlight. I'm seeing some blue. Pink, purple, blue. Oh wow, the Bomberman Fantasy. Pink and purple hands with like a little blue body. That's actually the drag I'm doing today. Okay. We'll do pink and purple. That's like a staple. I do it a lot. I could do a cut crease with like blue and silver though. I think that'd be cute. Y'all are going off in that chat with those colors. If y'all think I can, I wish I could have like an actual poll to read all those. Okay, we got it. We got it. Okay. Oh my god. Girl, all these brushes are dirty. My cat didn't want to clean them for me. She's literally been in here all day. Look at her. And she can't put herself to work and just clean these brushes. Can y'all believe the audacity? Hasn't helped once today with anything. Just laid in the corner. Laying in the corner. Eating and pooping. How did I lose stuff? Okay, so what are the actual questions that people have about this? Because we need to get this topic out of the way. Wow, there's so many pink options in this. I'm gonna go for a really deep. Is this pink? I'm so colorblind. Okay, I think I chose pink. Hi, Christy. Love you, Bessie, and girl, you better reply. Thank you, Christy, for your tip. I really appreciate that. So let me get closer to y'all. Ooh. Drag Race is so crazy because, first of all, people that go on there, I just saw somebody talking about the editing. That's a huge thing. Like, they basically control your character, right? I mean, that's a huge part of being on Drag Race. The other huge part that I'm, like, mortified of, and am even, like, scared to entertain the idea, is the amount of drag that you have to invest in. Like, name one other reality show that you have to apply for and then invest like $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 in drag. You know what I mean? Like, it's so crazy. And not only that, not only, of course, drag, but yes, drag competitions in general. Yes, that's true. It's wild though, like what they expect. Because let's talk about the fact that RuPaul's Drag Race is now an Emmy-winning show for years now. It's one of the most watched television shows in the US, actually. It has a huge viewership. And you have to put in all this money and all this stuff. And like, yeah, like it's definitely worth it for all these people. But then also, what about the fact that me losing my train of thought. Anyway, so you have to put in so you have to put in all this money, and then you're guaranteed nothing, truthfully. You know, you could get the, you know, the social media queen edit, let's just say. You could be out the first episode, you know, you could end up somebody who has had like a huge online audience, and then you end up on the show, and then they decide they want to make you look like Boo Boo the Fool, you know? And you've done all this for what? And, you know, maybe some of the people that go on there and look like Boo Boo the Fool were totally ready. I don't know. But my point stands. It's such a gamble, you know? It's such a gamble. And right now, you have to like literally pause your entire life. So you have to take every penny you have, invest it in this show, And then you also have to take off work. So that basically means I would have to stop creating content. No more YouTube videos for at least probably a few weeks while I was like getting everything together. Because, you know, there's no way I could be making YouTube videos and like preparing for this. There's no way. And then you have to send in the application. And then maybe you get on, maybe you don't. And then if you do get on, okay, great. Then you have to go film. You have to sign all these, you know, NDAs, exclusives, like all this crazy stuff. You know, I mean, the YouTube channel could just disappear. Like, and that's not something I want because I worked really hard on my YouTube videos. And, you know, I really appreciate everybody for watching and subscribing and like being here and like everything. Absolutely. It's just not something, like, it's scary. The idea of like basically risking it all for what, you know? I mean, going on the show I think would be really fun, period. And I want it to be a thing that I do when I'm ready to like basically showcase my drag. But am I actually ready for it? I don't know. I really don't know. It's really hard to say, I think, truthfully. $100,000. So that's another really great point, Emma. You know, you're going on there to win $100,000, but really, like, Drag Race is in such a weird growth point because, like, do you really want to win? Because if you don't, then you get to go on the show for All-Stars, which arguably is more valuable for your drag career than winning, depending on, you know, how you do on the 2 runs. It's a very strange conundrum. The other huge issue I have is that I think Drag Race needs to be paying girls to go on the show. Like, period. They need to be giving every person that applies and is accepted into the show a $20,000 budget. It could literally only help the show, and we know they can afford it because RuPaul has been earning $50,000 an episode at least since 2013. Think about that. And they're throwing these girls beans. They pay, yeah, I mean, they pay every girl they pay every girl a couple $100 for getting on the show. A couple $100 for every episode. So if you're in 10 episodes and you don't win, okay, you made $4,000 or $5,000. Maybe that paid for a quarter of what you paid to invest into the show. It's crazy. It's insanity. And like all the work that they missed and it's so crazy. And a lot of the girls will make that back when they tour. But guess what? Here's another crazy factor. The pandemic. Well, what are they doing? Girl, they can't tour. There's no bookings. So RuPaul is out here laughing his little ass all the way to the bank. $50,000 an episode or more. Because that was back in 2013 when that article was published. I'll go fact check. Just saying. Just saying. You know, RuPaul and Michelle Visage, they're having a gay old time. They'll be collecting royalty checks for the rest of their lives while they threw these girls beans for being on the show. And yes, like Drag Race has launched tons of careers. I'm not debating that. But how helpful is a performance career in the middle of a pandemic? And you can bet your ass the show is not reaching out to these girls and giving them money and stuff right now. You know, there's a few that are like hashtag booked and blessed, and they're on those boss tours and stuff like that. But, you know, I don't know. That's the tea, girl. So that is the motherfucking tea. Do I want to say something for Bio Queens? Yeah, I think they should be on the show. So, yeah, I mean, I think the show needs to, especially because the pandemic's going on, they need to start paying people to go on the show. Like, budgets for costumes and wigs. There's no reason not to. It would literally only improve the quality of the show. Think about that. If every person had a level playing field to go on the show, buy costumes, buy wigs, and all that, it could only improve the show. And there's what, 12 contestants? You're telling me they don't have $250,000 to invest in increasing the quality of the show? You know they do. Like I just said, RuPaul's cashing in 50, 75, who knows how many thousands of dollars every single episode. And it's silly. It's very silly. So that was my whole thing with All-Stars as well. It's like they're expecting these All-Stars girls to play this like game of eliminating each other and stuff, and then they're like, for what, $100,000, and it's like they're not going to sacrifice being hated by the fan base for that. It's not worth it for them. I think they need to change a lot of stuff. Truthfully. Rue is aiming for world domination. Like I said, you think Rue's been affected by this pandemic? No. And, you know, more power to everybody that's creating OnlyFans content right now. Like, that's helped a lot of people out. But, you know, you have this $10, $20, $30 million franchise that now, you know, their stars are making porn content to pay bills. I mean, not shading them. I support all of the OnlyFans content, and I like a lot of it. I think it's great. It's brilliant. But just saying, why isn't the franchise helping these people that they've uplifted so far? Kings and trans queens should be able to go on Drag Race. Yeah, they will. They will, absolutely. They should, absolutely. I mean, it's silly at this point that they're not including everybody in the show. It's like, okay. I mean, you go look at like pretty much any local drag scene, and there's at least one drag king, and then at least one bio. I mean, like, just bio queens. There's trans, like, there's all kinds of drag out there. Like, yes, like, the problem is for them, RuPaul's Drag Race feels like they've basically made a brand off of the transformation of male to female, which is great, but yeah, it's time to move on. So it's time to move on. That's why I love Dragula so much. I don't know if y'all watched Resurrection. Dragula, it was so great. Literally the best drag show I think on right now is Dragula. You're in a locked room. I always see like random comments. I like look up and I'm like, wait, I'm not in that conversation. What's happening? If you're just joining, I'm putting on makeup and I'm sending a tape directly to RuPaul. I'm just gonna actually like film myself. I'm gonna forward this live stream to RuPaul's Instagram inbox directly. Could you imagine? Can you imagine? That's not what I'm doing. Girl, come on. Pop the corns. Feed the children. Best seat, RuPaul's Drag Race or Dragula? What do you think treats their contestants better? Oh, Dragula, without a doubt. I mean, all of the Dragula girls, they have nothing but positive things to say about the Boulet brothers. They're like really good people. I mean, the Boulet brothers traveled to these people's homes in their cities like in the middle of a pandemic to film them and do Resurrection. Like, that's dedication right there. And then you have, you know, of course, the famous moments, you know, with Pearl and stuff, and don't talk to RuPaul unless the cameras are filming. Girl, RuPaul doesn't give a F. Like I said, she's cashing checks. She doesn't care. The RuPaul estate will be worth $100 million by the time it's all said and done. And they're out here, they can't properly compensate these girls or help them out in a pandemic. Not my problem. RuPaul's problem. RuPaul doesn't even know their names. I do like when RuPaul tries to figure out their names, though, and like the cogs are spinning. They got the mic in the ear while the episodes are going, and the producers are like, that's Shangela. She's been on 3 seasons, Ru. You don't remember? No, I'm not trying to be too crazy about, you know, Drag Race or too critical, but you know, they have a responsibility to change, and they should. So I would like to see it. RuPaul is the greatest, and we love her, and we owe her everything. Well, yeah, I mean, of course Bianca would say that. I mean, all the girls at the top, yeah, of course. I mean, queens like Aquaria, Trixie, Katya, Bianca. You know, all they needed was a huge giant platform to basically explode. But like, what about the 90% of the other girls that go on there? Like, what about them? Like, I'm not going to name names, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Bussy, do you have a boyfriend? No. Hi, Parky. How are you? Would you consider going on Dragula? Honestly, I don't think my drag is like really appropriate for Dragula. Like, I think anybody that really watches that show would understand that my drag, it's so not like, I mean, I'll shade myself. Like, I don't think I'm talented enough for Dragula. I mean, I really don't. It's such a different competition. Like, the stuff that they have to create on there, like, I'm humble enough to admit that I'm not built for a competition like that. That's intense stuff. The stuff they have to create and do and all that, it's crazy. You know, Drag Race is more like acting challenges and maybe some costumes and stuff like that. So on Drag Race, they put you in a hotel room where you don't even know where you're staying. That would be really funny, actually. If you like legitimately couldn't figure out where you were at. I wonder if they like take away their TVs and stuff. Because like, I mean, you would know what city. I mean, obviously you're in Hollywood. Like, Hollywood's not that big. I don't know if y'all have been there, but it's like, it's not. Somebody already said this, but would they allow your name? That's a really interesting question that I don't know the answer to. I mean, technically, my name it's slang. You know, it's not like a Oxford Dictionary, Merriam-Webster word. So, like, I don't know the answer to that. You know, pan pizza slice. Hi, thank you so much for the super chat. 5, are those euros? Is that what that is? Thank you. Thank you. What if Rue tried to change your drag name like with Heidi? I really don't know what, because I really have thought about this, because I've worried like maybe one day my name would be censored, not only by something like Drag Race, but you know, YouTube or Instagram. or something. I don't know, really. But like, what would I change it to? I would probably change it to more of like a joke on the word, like maybe like Bussy with like 2 O's or something, like Boosie. Then I can have a spooky name. I don't know. I also don't pronounce it though, like, you know, like how you should pronounce it, as the trolls in my videos love to remind me. And like, by the way, I pronounce Bussy as Bussy, like, mostly because it annoys people. Like, I don't get a greater satisfaction out of life than when somebody comments on my video and tells me that I pronounced my name wrong. Like, it's so funny to me. If you don't know what Bussy means, it's inspired by the late music producer Debussy. But then the gays ruined it. And I'm not going to say what it means on this stream, but if you can look it up if you're interested. This is a bitchy eye today. Oof. Imagine if my drag name was just Debussy. That's like, y'all know that song, that like classical song? I forget what's the famous one? What's it called? I feel like a Disney villain right now. Debussy. Debussy Claire de Lune. That one. Y'all know that one. You've heard it. When this comes on in the club. Oh my god, is Claire de Lune copyrighted? Oof, that might. Ooh, I wonder. He's dead, but he could still copyright me. That's tea. We had to stop Claire de Lune. It could be copyrighted. Y'all don't say anything. We'll do another video game. We can do it. I guess we could do Animal Crossing, but their music doesn't. It's a good soundtrack, but it's not like really. It doesn't really like slap. You know what I mean? Animal Crossing OST. Did everybody else play Animal Crossing for about 2 months and then just totally quit? Did anybody else make an entire gaming channel for their Animal Crossing content, post 5 videos, and then never touch it again? Literally, my villagers are probably so pressed right now. Oh my god, there's so many comments. Okay, I literally terraformed my whole island and never played it. I did the same thing. I spent probably like 10 hours terraforming the hell out of my island, and then I paid off all my loans. Like, I used the turnip time traveling thing, and like then I did the turnip exchange, and I got everything done, and then I just stopped playing. But I don't know. Maybe I'll like put some more stuff in my gaming channel at some point. But I just don't. Oh my god, what's going on? Flopped. Okay. RuPaul has been the supreme drag queen for decades. How can you topple the queen? Oh, wow. Is that question meant for me? Because I don't think I have the answer to that one. I guess RuPaul's the most famous drag queen in the world now. I'm not really sure about that. I would like venture to guess that that's like the truth. It's probably the most like mainstream. I remember when RuPaul used to say that like drag and Drag Race would never be like mainstream, and now it totally is. Pablo Vittar, yeah, I mean, famous in a very different way. And then was there like Pablo, and then of course like Conchita Wurst, arguably is a drag queen. Maybe not drag queen, but I would consider that that expression to be of a nature adjacent to drag at least, which Conchita's huge. Christy, I want to see you perform and see what we can do. I want to see me perform too. I actually have some old performance stuff, some old live videos from like pre-pandemic. I haven't done anything since the pandemic started, truthfully. So I do actually have some old videos. I could put those on my Patreon. Definitely not gonna. I can't put them on my channel because the music and stuff. But I could definitely put those on Patreon. I've been asked before. I mean, they're like nothing super amazing, but yeah, they exist. Have I ever fallen on stage? No. I'm way too like, perfect for that. Just kidding. No, I'm very would be prone to that, absolutely. But I haven't. Yeah, I have performed East House several times. Well, more than several, but like I said, I can put the videos on Patreon, but I'm not gonna put them really anywhere else. Because like most of it's just like shaky footage recorded from like someone's phone somewhere. What would be my favorite challenge? Yeah, this is y'all's day to ask all of the RuPaul's Drag Race questions because I'm not ever answering them ever again until the next time that I want attention. I would love an acting challenge. I really would. Snatch Game would be fun, but I would really love the acting challenge just because y'all know I'm a good actor. I was Santa Claus in my 3rd grade play, so if that doesn't qualify me, like, I might as well quit. I had to fight for that too. My best friend, actually, at the time, I'm not going to dox him, I won't say his name. We were both auditioning for Santa Claus in 3rd grade, and I remember they took us out into the hallway when it was time to announce who got the part, both of us separately. The drama. They took me out there first, and they told me I got it. And then they took my friend out to the hallway on his own. And girl, he came back crying. And that's when I knew I loved breaking boys' hearts. Just kidding. Just kidding. But I was Santa Claus, and I was a damn good one. What would my Snatch Game be? So, I've thought about that a little bit. I have a Jeffree Star parody. He's so easy to make fun of, and it was really sad that India didn't use that as an opportunity to like really go into him. But like that character is so easy to make fun of. Like that would be such an easy Snatch Game for me. And by the way, I think some people get a little confused about Snatch Game. Doing someone for Snatch Game doesn't mean that you like them or love them or whatever. It's really about choosing a character that like that has some really distinguishable qualities. You know what I mean? Like somebody with an accent. Someone like, you know, Chelsea Boy did Joe Exotic. Like all of those type of characters, Little Edie, you know, Jinx's Little Edie and stuff like that. Like all of those like super bizarre characters. Like those are really easy to do because they're just so strange. The backlash of doing Jeffrey would be really bad. Well, I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like it's not like doing Jeffrey for Snatch Game doesn't really mean like that you're supporting him in any way, shape, or form. Like it's really, I think, a good opportunity to sort of make fun of somebody. But that's the other thing with the Drag Race fan base. Like putting yourself on TV opens yourself up to those crazy interactions on social media. I'm just like, it's wild. I don't know. I think this year was the first year Drag Race, like as a franchise, ever said anything about like the online bullying and stuff, which was wild. Like 12 years in, that's the first time that they said something. "12 years of difference." Oh my god, I know, right? What are my thoughts on straight people watching Drag Race? Oh, cool. I mean, that's like the goal of Drag Race, right? To normalize drag and gay culture and everything. And it's done a really great job of that. I mean, I love like when, you know, my straight girlfriends, and I don't really have any straight guy friends. But yeah, I mean, the more people watching and supporting drag and everything, the better. Why not? Wasn't Scaredy Cat on UK Drag Race straight? Girl, was that like the first straight contestant? Or bisexual or something? I can't remember. I don't remember what they were identifying as. I remember it was controversial. Bi, straight, okay, something in there. So like, yeah, I mean, it's even opening up the door. Like maybe there are some straight guys that want to do drag. I think that's more common in Latin countries. I don't really know. Security. Who's my favorite winner from Drag Race? Because my favorite winner in life is me. I'll assume that you meant from Drag Race. I don't think there's a more like pure winner than like Jinx. Like she's a really good person. Bob is hilarious. Bob's one of my favorite queens. And then I also love, you know, Trixie and Alaska, of course. Iconic winners. What if I said Tyra Sanchez? Okay, I need to figure out what's going on with this eye. My favorite winner of Drag Race is Raven. There's so many questions. Did anybody see Sasha's live touring show? Do y'all remember? If so, how was it? I forget what it was called. Illusions or something? Please reuse the Walmart ASMR look. I don't have that wig anymore. I'm glad you liked it though. That wig was chopped up, unfortunately. She's resting in pieces. Actually, she became that really short wig I've worn, that like kind of Aiden Zane inspired wig. I don't know if you saw that back in like my season 12 reviews. That's what happened to her. Everybody was dragging me for having like not big enough hair. So we only have big hair now. Sometimes. When I can make it work. Okay. Favorite first boot? What does that mean? I like Versace boots, house down boots. Who is your favorite drag queen and why is it Alyssa Edwards? Alyssa's great. Bussy, what if you reviewed Tyra James OnlyFans? I already did that. Y'all go watch that video. Did y'all not see it? I did Tyra, aka James Ross, Vixen, and Willem in the same video. I wanted to get all the controversial queens out of the way in one video. The content was good. Spoiler. So. Do y'all want to see more OnlyFans videos? I mean, there's not that many more queens that actually have OnlyFans, so like we're running out of queens, but I think some people are saying Milkmaid one. I haven't seen it yet. Have I tried Indian food? Yes, of course. I love it. My friend, one of my good friends back in high school, she was Indian, and her parents made me some stuff sometimes. They had this one thing I thought was so interesting. It was like a bitter gourd plant or something. It was just so weird, but I really like bitter and sour things. I think it was literally just called bitter gourd. That could be wrong. But it was like cooked in a pot, and it was like it looked like pickle slices or something. I don't remember exactly, but it was interesting. I guess that would be like true homemade Indian food, yeah. Restaurant stuff, yeah, I love that too. I love anything spicy, anything like with actual flavor. Drinking pickle juice? Is that a question? I should follow a James Mansfield wig tutorial. I could. I'm so tragic with wigs, though, y'all. It's embarrassing. Y'all saw what happened with that Trixie wig. That was a mess. Okay. And we're gonna do a really big cat eye today. Juju or Raven on all winners? Y'all, all winners is not happening. I want to know who started that rumor. I think Bob himself like deconfirmed that. He was like, I love y'all, but that's not happening. Eat My Bussy is her cooking show. That's a great idea, actually. Anyway, yeah, so everyone has been bullying me about season 14. If y'all are just coming in. So that's why we're doing this today, so y'all can bully me about applying for season 14. And I made a goal on my Patreon. So if you guys want to see me apply, then get me to 1,000 patrons on Patreon. Then I'll apply. That's my goal. That's my deal. That's my handshake to everybody. Did somebody say Bjork died? That's not true. What am I on now? What do you mean by that? I know y'all aren't bullying me. I'm being silly, but who would I like to see on a season with me? Oh God, y'all are trying to get me in trouble. How many patrons? We have like 336 patrons right now. And if we get to 1,000, then I'll apply. That's my deal. So y'all go make it happen if you want it. But every time somebody asks me now, from now on, if I'm applying for season 14, I'm just going to send the link to my Patreon. Because I'm tired of answering the question. Not that I don't appreciate it, because I do. I do appreciate the enthusiasm about it. I think it's very sweet. But yes, we have a lot of thoughts about all that. Can I go faster with makeup? I know, right? That if I was literally on that show, they would have to, like, they would have to hold a gun to my head and be like, finish your makeup. Or I would literally never, like, 3 hours would go by. Everyone has walked the runway. RuPaul's gone home. Ross Matthews and Michelle Visage are like sitting there telling jokes. Maybe I would make an appearance on the runway. Maybe I wouldn't, just depending on how I felt. You know, that's a lot of pressure to go on the show and then walk a runway. Like, imagine. I'm supposed to do my makeup under pressure? I don't know about that. A lot. I would have to have runway actual clothes also. That's the reason that I put that patron goal, because I don't have clothes for a runway. Like, I really truly don't. I have stuff that I wear like chest up for YouTube, you know, youtube.com. I made this though for a thing. This was made for one of my performances. Somebody was asking. This was made, I was doing like a Halloween thing last year or whenever. Last year? It was a competition. I lost. It's fine. Technically, I think I was 3rd place, but out of like 10, so I was robbed. Justice for Bussy. I'd be at the finale still applying that eyeshadow. I would literally be getting ready for my first runway, and everyone else is doing the finale eleganza. That's tea. This is a particularly difficult makeup day because I don't know even what I'm doing. I haven't decided. I'm halfway through deciding. Which queen do I dislike from the show? Girl, y'all can't ask questions like that. Y'all are looking for controversy. Y'all got Jay County in here watching the chat? Just kidding. I have a theory. Some of those queens, I think sometimes they start drama on Twitter just to get him to make videos. Jay County is very nice, by the way. He's a really nice guy. He helped me out when I got that copyright strike stuff. So y'all don't vilify him. He's a nice kid. And at the end of the day, like I just said, anytime there's a video about somebody on YouTube, I don't care who's making it, it's only good for that person. Like, all press is good press type of thing. Like, that's so true on YouTube. I can't wait to give y'all some of the tea about the OnlyFans content. Like, because I got some tea about that. Let's just say I should have put an affiliate code for those queens because they made out like bandits because of my reviews. Do I know Mara Mangle? Not personally. I've talked to them. I didn't like the comments talking bad about Jake Young. Yeah, I mean, he's a nice person. Like, there's no bad intent there. Like I said, those drama videos and stuff, like, only help the queens that are mentioned. Truthfully. What do I think of India collabing with Jeffree Star? Not surprised. I mean, we're kind of watching the downfall of Jeffree Star happening right now, which has been pretty much happening all year. I guess that was an attempt on his part to, like, save face a little bit. I'm not really sure why that happened, frankly. I'm not surprised that they collabed together. I don't know. I don't really care. Do I want someone to be canceled? No, it's silly. I don't think anybody should be canceled forever. I think that's the opposite of what cancel culture should be seeking to achieve. Call somebody out, have a moment, give them an opportunity to grow. I mean, if that's not what you want out of, like, a human being, like, what do you really want? Like, you want somebody to fall off the face of the earth forever? It's not realistic, you know? Like, you can really just make a conscious decision to support the people that you want to support and don't support the people you don't want to support. But people that are constantly trying to come for other people and like, end their careers, I mean, whatever, you know, it's silly. I'll just reiterate that one more time. Like, I don't think anybody should be canceled forever. I think everybody should be given the opportunity to grow. If they choose not to grow, we stop supporting them. But there's no reason to, like, bully somebody online forever. There's no reason. You know, just don't support them if you don't like them. That's the end of the discussion. Yeah, Dahlia said canceling never works, and when it does, it doesn't give people a chance to redeem themselves. Yeah, I mean, that's my whole thing is, like, you got to be willing to give someone a chance, like, to come back and, like, be a better person. Because at the end of the day, like, they're still alive. Like, they're not, you know what I mean? So, do I love lasagna? Yes. Which drag queen would I kai with? I wouldn't. But still, what Jebediah Starfish has done some horrible things. Yeah, I mean, that's true. People have done bad things, but that, again, in my personal opinion, doesn't mean that they should be, like, deleted. You know, like I just said, don't support somebody if you consider them problematic. You know, it's all you really can do. So, Laganja, what is Laganja doing? I have not heard anything. Not that I know them personally, but, like, what is Laganja actually doing lately? So I haven't seen anything online. Yeah, I know Pablo. I mean, I don't know Pablo Vittar, but yeah, I love Pablo's music. Okay, let's do eyeliner. Bussy Queen finished the eyeshadow challenge. How about that challenge? I know if you are a nice queen or mean, we'll see if you do a season. I want to know if you're a nice queen. Y'all know who I am. I don't think it would surprise anybody to see me on Drag Race. Like, y'all know literally exactly who I am from my YouTube channel. Like, I wouldn't change. They may choose to edit me a certain way if I ever was on the show, but at the end of the day, like, the villains of the show say what they say. Like, nobody forced them to say shady stuff. I would consider myself, like, I'm not a shady person, except I'm just a truthful person. Where is my name from? We did this one earlier, Debussy, the classical composer. That's what you tell your parents. Oh, God. Do I see myself winning? Well, that's the whole point. I'm not going to go on until I win. Until I have the possibility. Yeah, I see myself as a winner. Of course. I see myself as a winner once I have the money to purchase the runways. Yeah, absolutely. High Pan Pizza Slice. How does it feel to have international following? Y'all love me squinting to read these. I actually wear glasses, but I obviously can't while I'm filming. And I can't wear contacts because my glasses mostly, it's a whole thing. Anyways, how does it feel to have international following? Lots of love from Finland. I'm literally like shook every time I see somebody in the comments telling me they're from some other country, because in my mind, so much of like YouTube is so surreal. Like, it's almost like I don't know how to describe it. You know what I mean? But like, I'm sitting in front of a camera editing this video, and I spend all this time and work on this product that gets put onto like a website platform. And I know there's people watching and enjoying it, because like I can see that there's people here in the chat and stuff. But it's so weird to actually, like, for your brain to process it truthfully. And then like that compounded with the fact that, like you just said, there's literally an international like following. Like, it's crazy to me. So how does it feel? I don't think my brain has processed it. I truly don't think my brain has processed it. That's why I think it's so, because how old am I? I'm like 26. And if I had found this level of online success, we'll say, at a younger age, like these young TikTok stars and stuff, I would not have been able to handle it. Not only would I not have had the work ethic to like actually do it, but like I would not have been able to handle it. So I think it's really scary to see all these like young children that are getting so famous and so rich. It's wild to me. Because I really don't think anybody should like really try to have an online presence until they're old enough to handle it, truthfully. That was a weird little topic we went on. But thank you so much for that super chat, Pan Pizza Slice, and thank you for the one that you sent earlier. I really appreciate it. It's mind-boggling to put all of that into one sentence, to know that I have an international following. And I appreciate everybody that's here, whether you're from the US, Finland, Berlin, I mean, literally all over. It's crazy to me. Thank you. If Bussy applied, but if Bussy applied, she. That's the other thing is like literally, if I applied, right? If I reach my 1,000 patron goal, we're 1/3 of the way there. Actually, we're over 1/3 of the way now. Thank you to the new people that joined. If I actually applied, would I make it on? Yo, I don't know how the World of Wonder team sees me. Like, obviously, they have talent scouts. Like, I think that is a known thing. And I have no idea if how they see me, what they see me as. Would they even, you know what I mean? I don't know, girl. I'm really struggling. I don't really know what to do here with this eye. I love everything I did in here, but I don't know what to do with the rest of this. I'm going to do like big black liner like I usually do. Maybe I'll put the blue in there. I have these really, ooh, this is really pretty. What color is this? One of my patrons, Elizabeth, sent this to me. Love her. She also sent me this palette. She might be watching. I'm not sure. Shout out, Elizabeth, if you're watching. She sent me all this makeup. I think this is silver, but does it have blue reflex? Maybe. I'm going to put this in my crease. What are my pronouns? That's always an interesting question. Obviously, well, I guess not obviously, but I do identify as male, like out of drag, you know, and half of my videos are out of drag. I like that I'm able to share like both parts of myself with you guys that are watching and stuff. Like, I like to be able to do that, and I like that everyone supports that. In drag, you can refer to me as like she, her. I really wouldn't be offended either way. My thing with that is like, even if I'm in full drag at a bar and somebody says he, like, as long as they're not being offensive, like, I don't really care. You know what I mean? As long as it's coming from a place of respect, I don't care, really. So, you know, and I know I love losing my train of thought. Yo, you know what I'm saying. Respect, that's all that matters. Doesn't really matter to me. As long as you're being nice about it. What are my thoughts on Joe Biden? Go team. Yeah, Jean said if you don't know, preferentially use they, them. That's like always a safe bet. But, you know, most people aren't going to be upset if you use the incorrect pronouns, as long as, like, you know, if you get corrected or whatever, then you use the right ones in the future. But y'all can call me whatever you want, as long as you call me. Have I considered OnlyFans? I've thought about it, but I wouldn't post, like, you know, crazy stuff. I wouldn't. So I wouldn't want to upset anybody by making one and then not delivering on the content, because I don't think that's really fair. I would do something like suggestive but not XXX. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't want to, like, that's a discussion for another time. Let's put a little purple inside. Bussy has a very nice cat. Yeah, her name is Mystic. She's very sweet. Mystic. She's also very old. She's 18 years old. What does purple? Great question. No, I can see colors. I just get them mixed up a lot. Like when they're next to each other. So that's why in my videos, sometimes I literally just like totally mix colors up, like green and brown and red. Green, brown, and red. When they're next to each other, oh girl, they're all the same thing. I've taken that little colorblind test thing, and it told me I was pretty colorblind. But the thing is, it's not like you don't see those colors separately. I think that's a weird misconception. Because the whole thing with colorblind is like really it's when they're next to each other, like you just can't really tell what they are. But like when they're separate, it's easier to identify like, okay, that is supposed to be red or whatever, you know. Yes, Alejandra, I'm very colorblind. But again, that doesn't mean I don't see color. That's not what that means. It literally just means that they get mixed up when they're together. So yeah, there are different kinds of color blindness. There's like gray, pink, red, green. I was actually thinking about making a video about that, but then I decided against it. It could be a fun like Patreon thing though, where I like take the test. I'm also working on a podcast channel. So that eventually will happen. I just got some equipment. I ordered some equipment for it. I'm going to use like some of the interviews that I did with the Holland Queens as sort of a launching point for that channel. But I hope it can be like a fun little place where there's more like conversational type of content, stuff like that. Do I enjoy horror movies? Does this answer your question? Yeah. If you're an animal, I'm a cat, 100%. 100% a cat. Like, yeah. Bitchy, coy, but also cuddly sometimes. Okay, maybe we'll set that with white. That's what I'll do. Do I speak Spanish? Okay, somebody actually, there's like a rumor going around that I'm Latinx. And I'm not offended by that rumor. I don't know where it came from though. I mean, cool. I do speak a little bit of Spanish and I can read it pretty well. Like if I hear it or can read it, yes. Like I know what's happening. But I'm not Latino. Because people keep asking me. I'm like, no, I don't really care that people think that I am, but I'm not. I don't know where it came from. I'm just American. I'm like a quarter Italian. I don't know. 3 different flavors of white, so boring. But yeah, I'm a little Italian. Literally a quarter. I'm gonna milk that quarter too. Believe it. Believe it. Girl, spaghetti and meatballs? I know her. Lasagna? Pizza? Mario? I know him. Mario and I went to school together. Are y'all shook by that? Y'all didn't know that, did you? Add that to the wiki page. Peach was always like kind of a bitch though, low key. I am Lady Gaga. I'm Italian. I wish I could get her voice right. Jan almost had it on Snatch Game. Not Jan. Miss Cracker. Miss Cracker almost had it on Snatch Game. I can't. If I could do the voice, I'm Italian. I can't do the Gaga voice. that sort of nasally, that slight nasally, like slightly above it kind of voice that she does. I'm Italian. I'm Italian. Yeah, I'm Italian. Y'all don't ask me to do impressions. On a scale of 10 to 10, how infuriating is it to you that Peppermint hasn't returned All-Star? I have a genuine question. Are there, like, did people ask questions, like, about Peppermint and stuff because they genuinely stan her? Like, I love her, but where's the actual support? Like, I feel like people don't support her like they do some of the other queens. Like, why don't y'all go watch her YouTube videos and stuff? You know what I mean? If y'all love her, go watch her YouTube videos. She has a channel. Why aren't y'all subscribed? Peppermint's great. But I feel like people, they talk about Peppermint and like Henny, for example, as like a joke. Not that I'm saying whoever commented that was, but they talk about them as like a joke, like as they're like standing them or whatever. But then like when it comes time to actually support these people, the people are nowhere to be found. Peppermint is politically active. Yeah, she is. Y'all, makeup. I think I'm allergic to makeup. I have to quit. Am I doing Silky's makeup store? Does this look like Silky's makeup? The Twitter stands say they'll support something, never actually do it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like on Twitter, people are like, oh my god, like Peppermint, blah, 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 Henny, blah, 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 blah. But then it's like, okay, well, go support them. I think Silky is supposed to be on All Stars. I don't know if that's a spoiler for anybody, but I read that somewhere. That'll be interesting. I remember watching, I don't know if y'all watch recaps, but I think Lee Dawson just like completely edited Silky out of his recaps. That was something. Oh god. I would watch interviews of Peppermint. Who's after Peppermint? Not Shea Coulee. What early Drag Race season would I participate? I would participate in season 1 because that's where my talent level is. Plus that filter, girl, I would look glamorous. Me taking like over an hour to do my makeup right now, just these eyes. This is the live streaming, y'all. The talking, my brain cannot do 2 things at once. Like I'm really struggling. I never said my All-Stars talent. Am I going on? I have an announcement. I'm going on All-Stars. Nintendo 64 music. Let's see what Nostalgic Nintendo 64 music compilation part 1. Let's see what we get here. Y'all, the reason I actually made this video today because I'm not going on Drag Race season 14. I'm going straight to All-Stars. So I will be on All-Star 6, but as a judge, actually. So RuPaul couldn't make it, sadly. She was busy. So they called me and they said, Bussy Queen, the fans have been demanding that you judge All-Stars. And I said, I have this YouTube channel. I'm very busy. Don't know if I have the time to judge All-Star 6. We went back and forth on negotiations for a really long time. We did. So a lot of talk. Finally, they agreed to pay me $1 million per episode. And I agreed. So that's the tea. Y'all can y'all keep that a secret though. Don't tell anyone. That's a really huge secret. And it's true. So why would I lie about that? You should skip competing, go straight to executive producer. Well, they said after I finished judging All-Star 6, they said that I would be allowed to compete on season 14 and produce it if I get 1,000 patrons. Oh my god, my foot just fell. Ow, my foot just fell asleep. Ow. Pan Pizza Slice. Oh my god, hi. Hello again, Pan Pizza Slice. I really love pan pizza. I'm gonna come out as a pan pizza lover. That's my truth. That's my truth. That's my journey. That's my life. Domino's pan pizza with the white sauce, chicken, jalapenos. That's my favorite like quick pizza. Color blindness is interesting to me. I'm vision impaired. I'm reading Pan Pizza Slice Super Chat. With bad visual acuity and nocturnal blindness and light sensitivity. My God. Can still see you hot though. 5 a.m. Maybe sleep soon. Girl, 5 a.m. You need to go sleep, sis. You need to rest those eyes. They sound tired. I'm really sorry. Oh my God, my eyeliner just jumped. Thank you for that super chat. That's really sweet of you. The like third super chat that you've sent. Thank you, Pan Pizza. I feel like I'm talking to an actual pizza. Like I'm imagining that a pizza is tipping me right now. Girl, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Yeah, your eyes need some sleep, sister. How do you deal with that though? Like that's a lot of things going on with your eyes. I have like slight vision issues. Mostly what bothers me is my astigmatism though. Yo, this music is wild. I don't like this one. What game is this from? This sounds like, I don't know what game that was. Canada's Drag Race was the best season of Drag Race. And ooh, that's a controversial opinion. Canada's Drag Race had a really good cast. Honestly, y'all didn't give Drag Race Holland enough of a chance. I'm talking to you. Every single one of you. The cast of Drag Race Holland was so amazing, y'all. Like, really, truly was amazing. I think people just didn't watch it because of the subtitles, which is a shame. This was a great season. The judging for Holland and Canada did leave something to be desired. That is 100% true. But also, it was the first season, you know, like, you gotta cut them a little bit of slack. Like, it neither was going to be perfect. It just wasn't. You know, they're trying to, like, basically figure out what to do without RuPaul. And so my conspiracy theory is that they basically just planned out the entire season of, like, eliminations and stuff with, like, just a little bit of wiggle room. But they didn't really know how to handle the variable of people doing better than they expected. So that's why we got, like, weird eliminations on both seasons. So that's a conspiracy theory I'm actually interested in. Imagine if I actually finished my makeup. That would be a crazy idea. Ooh, wow. How are we going to make this work? This is weird. I like where it's going, but I'm not sure where it's going. Missed the beginning of the stream. Am I applying for season 14? I'm applying. So the short moral of the story is the link to my Patreon is in the description of this video. And if I get 1,000 patrons in time to apply for season 14, then yes, I'm applying for season 14. So the decision is yours to make. If y'all would like to see me on there, well, y'all gotta be on that Patreon. But I, you know, we'll see what happens. The primary reason, by the way, that I put that goal on my Patreon is because that's where I feel I would be, like, financially stable enough to make that decision and basically drop my entire life and drop, you know, this career that I have as, like, a creator right now. And that would help me afford all the runways and stuff, but that is the tea on that. It wouldn't work, you'd win automatically. True. I would literally walk in and RuPaul would just say, Bessie, you're the winner of this season of Drag Race. Everyone else go home. That was me doing Trixie doing RuPaul. Bessie, your looks on the runway this week were tight. But unfortunately, in the main challenge, you fell into a hole. Trying to figure out how big to make these eyeliner wings. They just keep getting bigger. Jeremy impersonating Trixie, impersonating RuPaul. Can I walk in heels? Well, it's going to be hard to walk in heels because I was born without feet, but I'll try. Am I going to do Trixie for Snatch Game? So I think they made a rule against doing drag queens in Snatch Game, didn't they? Because every season they were getting somebody doing another queen. Because like, what's their name? Max and Sharon, and like, I can't remember all the other ones. Girl, everyone was like doing queens, and they were like, stop doing queens. It gets a little too meta, I think, for them to allow that to happen. Everyone has a Bessie. Everyone is, but not everyone is a winner. Violet Chachki, did she do someone else on? Someone did Lady Bunny, but yeah, that was, I think you can only do drag queens like if they're deceased, so that was like okay to do. This is powder because my nose is running. Y'all, don't do all that. Alaska did Lady Bunny. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Violet did do Alyssa. I remember that. Okay, let's do this. Let's get really crazy. Why don't you do Carson? That would actually be kind of funny. I wonder how Carson Kressley feels about the new season of Queer Eye. Like, I wonder how it basically feels to have the thing that you got famous for be, I don't want to say ripped off, but recreated. Oh God, that's a lot. Like, basically recreated and then done like a million times more successfully. It's really weird now. Like, see, anybody who has like Netflix shows and stuff, have y'all watched like The Circle? Like, the people from little tiny Netflix shows are like blowing up and like becoming famous overnight. It's wild. Like, craziness. And I don't know, like, you know, if it's like a 5 minutes of fame thing or how that's going to pan out, but seeing some of those people, it's crazy. Go on The Circle. I'm not, is that, oh yeah. Sorry, I was thinking about Glow Up too. That would be funny. Honestly, that's not a bad idea to go in The Circle, because it would be a way to like grow your platform a little bit, but then not have to deal with like Drag Race and the insanity of Drag Race. That would be funny. Imagine I'm like on the Circle intercom and I'm like, "Hi, ugly." They would be shook. Okay, this is kind of pretty. The problem is I arched the eyeshadow a little too high, and now I have to. Oh, girl, I don't know what I'm doing. Y'all know I'm an amateur. Does amateur hour? Would I actually be best your character? In the fantasy world of The Circle, I don't know. I guess I would be Bessie, because like that would be like the reason to go on, you know? This eyeliner is crazy. This is like a simple cat eye. Would you guys wear this look to the grocery store? Yes or no? Jessica Wilde needs to return All Stars. Yes, she does. Okay, now let's put some black in the eye. Let's see if we can't bring this to a happy ending in this eye here. Y'all know we love a happy ending. If the massage doesn't have a happy ending, I'm not interested. It's kind of pretty. It looks kind of cool. It does look kind of cool, huh? Looks like I didn't really know what I was doing. But, you know, that makes it really fun for everyone involved, you know? When you guys see this look in the video, you have to let everyone know in the comments that you were there for the creation of it. What are we thinking? I think that's kind of cool. If I had to be with only one game, if I had to be with only one game, I don't know what does that mean? If I had to be with only one game, like play the game? Can you ask that question again? What do you think of Yua Hamasaki? She's cool. I mean, I don't know. She's cool. Like, y'all trying to make me be shady. I'm not that shady. I'm a nice person. What you want to do is not necessarily what you're going to do. What is our iconic queen of quotes, Gia Gunn, doing lately? Is she still an anti-vaxxer? I need a warming up animation. I know. I know. You're right. I thought about that because the thing with the hotter rods, I was getting. Sorry, my feet keep falling asleep because I'm sitting on them. I felt bad, like sometimes saying rot when I just really didn't, because sometimes they're not quite like a rotted, you know what I mean? And some people take it a little too seriously. So I was like, you know, we're gonna do warming up. But now, yeah, I need an animation. Girl, what the hell is this song? No, man. Girl, come on. Lego races. What do y'all think the animation for warming up should sound like? I thought maybe it should sound like a sizzle. Like a tss, and then it kind of fizzes out. That's my idea, off the top of my head. I don't want another super obnoxious sound because I know the screaming is a lot for some people. What is a fire kindling? Yeah, like that kind of noise. Like that's something that like represents the idea of warming up. Not quite a hot, but not bad enough to be a rot. Just so y'all know, my live streamers, when I say warming up, I would rot it, probably. Not always, but sometimes. Just kidding. No, I just wanted something a little nicer than rot, because sometimes stuff really isn't like rotted. It's just unfortunate that like those are the two options that I have, you know? Because some people get really offended and they're like, oh my God. Oh my God, you said rot about my favorite queen. And I'm like, it's girl, it's an outfit. It's one outfit. They wore one outfit that I didn't like. It's not the end of the world. Gia Gunn thinks that virus is a hook. Yeah, we don't have to get into all that, but that's some messy stuff. That one. Bussy, it's been pretty sad lately with loss of Red Couture and Chi-Chi. I know. Rest in peace to them, for real. Like, the Chi-Chi caught me so off guard. That was crazy. Everyone wear your mask. Wear your mask over your nose. I love the people at like, you see pictures of people like at the gym or like grocery stores, whatever. Mask on their chin. Nostrils fully exposed. I'm like, hi, that you're breathing out of your nose too, sweetie. You have air holes there. You have to cover those. Whatever. People do what they want to do. What color lips do y'all want today? Red or red? Let me know in the chat. If you want red, put red. But if you want red, type red. Green only. I should do something really fun where I green screen like parts of my makeup just to like freak y'all out, see if you're paying attention. Could you see Tammy Brown as a Snatch Game? Sure. For who? For me? I don't know. What is this one? This is Paper Mario song. We're gonna skip that one. Look at that big silver eye. Woo! It'll make more sense when the lashes are on because my lashes are so big. Look at that. Plus my eyes are so like hooded. See how it disappears? Like, and then you're like, wow. Wow, that'll put your eyes out. Hi Gustavo, thank you. This looks like a tricked tutorial. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Tricked tutorial. Tricked out? Oh, Trixie. I don't think this is nothing like Trixie makeup. Y'all saw that Trixie makeup I did. I love how uneven my eyes are. That is crazy. Look at that. So bright. Y'all gotta wear shades when you watch my video. Imagine you literally have to put sunglasses on when you play a Bussy Queen video because the eyes are so shiny. That's what I want to aspire to. If the subscribers don't have to put sunglasses on to watch your video, your eyes are not bright enough. I mean, the Drag Race. Oh, do you guys want to see more of that? So today I posted the unaired runways video. Did y'all like that? Do we want more unaired runway videos? Because I could do it for Canada. There's a couple seasons where there's enough like content for. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, yes. It's performing pretty well too. So that's another indication that y'all want that content. Like I said, I mean, like, you know, I like to do stuff that y'all want. Okay. The unused clown. More content in general. Oh my god. I honestly could not put out more content, like if I genuinely wanted to right now. Because the editing time in my videos, like I genuinely spend you know, there's typically like an 8-hour day preparing, whether, you know, outlining, getting materials, etc. And then filming. So that's like 8 hours. And then editing typically is another 8 to 10. Seriously. So like even if I wanted to post more videos, I like really couldn't. Like I just don't have the capacity. Like those 2 videos is a normal work week. Think about that. Like that's 40 hours, 2 videos, easily. And then there's the time I spend doing extra content, like exclusives for patrons on Patreon. Interviews, you know, that get posted up there. Doing the messages, the comments, everything. Managing like the business side of the channel in general, really. So, and like I said, I'm also trying to work on like a second channel, and I'm doing that like as I have time. So I'm like getting some stuff ready for it. But once I have time to do more stuff, meaning like once I can afford like an editor, then I think like occasionally, like maybe I could get an editor for like 1 or 2 videos or something, like a month. That would free up time to film more content, you know? I just have to get to the place where I have help. It's also really hard to find help. Yeah, I mean, the short of it, what Jade said, if you want more content, join Patreon. Yeah, like I do have a lot more content on Patreon. I have like all my exclusive videos, including like 50 videos that I had to delete from my channel when I got that copyright strike. Exclusive, like, you know, 30 to 45-minute interviews and stuff with like the Holland Queens. So there's a bunch of stuff on there. Plus, I'll be able to afford an editor to make more videos and do more stuff once I have enough supporters on Patreon. So I'm working on it though. What's the purple I'm using? The purple glitter or the eyeshadow? Everything I mean, I'll just make it simple. Everything is coming from this palette, Carnival 3, Be Perfect. Hashtag not sponsored. This was sent to me by Elizabeth. Thank you. This has all the colors, and I'm using this purple metallic. And then I used like the different purple shades for the actual eyeshadow colors. Okay. Get an intern. Yeah, really? Purple is not a creative color. Oh my god. The shade. I'm doing purple because y'all asked for it. Everyone said pink and purple, so I said, okay, pink and purple. This was voted for. This color combo today was crowdsourced. Okay. Yo, we are racing to the finish line here. Racing to the finish line. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna do red lips. Because I asked if y'all wanted red or red. Y'all said red, so I'm gonna give you red, just like you asked for. Imagine the generosity of me asking if y'all want red or red, and y'all said red. Like, I'm really giving y'all what you want. That's pretty. Okay. If y'all want another unaired video, do you want Canada or season 11 or season 10 first? Canada, 10, 11. Or All-Stars, maybe an All-Stars. I gave y'all too many options, that's my bad. Can somebody count those up? I think a lot for Canada. Is there bots that you can put on these chats to like count things? Okay. What's the verdict here? Canada. I see a lot for Canada. I think that was the consensus. I'm not 100% sure. What kind of wig am I going to wear? That's for me to know and you to find out when you watch the video. I can't give away all my secrets. Y'all know that. Y'all want the Bussy cheat codes? Nice try. Pussycat wig. Yeah, I'm going to wear Aiden Zane's wig. More for 10. Was there? I don't know. Y'all said a lot of things on there. 9 for 10. Okay, Felicia is counting. She's an angel on earth. How many for Canada was there? I lost my pencil sharpener. 3 for Canada? I think she's miscounting. That was a flop. 17 for Canada. Y'all, who's telling the truth? Y'all are trying to play some games. 24 for season 10, 17 for Canada. I'm going to delete the channel if y'all give me accurate counts. $17.10. Y'all can't trust anyone in here. See that little lift? Watch. So just lifts that up. She's pretty, huh? It's okay, I know. Y'all don't have to go off so hard in the comments, I know. Y'all don't have to boost me up so hard. I see y'all just going crazy for this makeup. Don't be shy. This was natural, woman. More votes came in after. What if this got stuck in my nose? Is that a woman on your screen? No. Not. Far from it. This got a little crazy here. I don't know what happened there. Let's do some white for that. Thank you, Lola Sock. Okay, it was the verdict between season 10 in Canada for an unaired runways. I think that's what we're getting. So now I need you guys to vote on season 10 in Canada. Season 10 unaired runways or Canada? Which one do you want to see first? I'll probably do both, maybe, if I feel like it. I can't promise, but. Oh, that's a lot of tens. Tens across the board. Sorry if you're on headphones, I just screamed. Press one of your eardrum was just blown out. I'm sorry. Okay, there's a lot of tens. I think it's 10, yeah. People said Canada, we don't know her. Canada, we've never been there. We don't want to go revisit that. We're done with her. They said, leave those cold bitches up north alone. Don't go back to them. Honestly, their runways probably aren't worth going back through. Ooh, just kidding. Just kidding. Where do y'all lose everything when you do your makeup? Because I cannot keep track of one single thing on this table. Okay, ready? That was really inaccurate. I'm going to try that again. Hold on. I can't do it. There it is. I can do 1 out of every 10 to 15 attempts. I can land one successfully. Do an impression of a queen from Drag Race. Okay, that could be fun. Who do you want? It's going to cost you $1 per impression, though. I know who I could do, actually, probably pretty well. Oh my god! Do you guys remember this game, F-Zero-X? The little game with the things, and they're flying through the spaceships? Well, they're in spaceships. I think, like, Fox and Falco are from this game. If y'all want impressions, if y'all want good entertainment, y'all gotta pay for that. Otherwise, I'm gonna tell you who I want. I could probably do Pheromone. I could definitely do a certain queen from Texas. Could most certainly do that queen. We are just going in and deepening the contour of the nose. So all my contour is done with creams. Girl, this music, come on. That Paper Mario soundtrack is bad. Ugh. I do all my contours and stuff with creams. Okay, let's do... Now... What the fuck? Literally somebody doing like Alyssa Edwards. They just have to go, how you look? What the fuck is going on in here on this day? Iconic. If you're just joining, yes. I'm going to apply when I get 1,000 patrons. And that is on period, love. That's an actual goal on my Patreon there, for real. I'm not joking, so. I think my nose is a little crooked today. We're gonna blend it out a little bit, don't worry. Well, she's getting extreme. Imagine if I just kept it like that. She could flip pages in a book. Okay. What the fuck is going on in here on this day? Okay, found it. I think my nose isn't skinny enough today. It's usually a little skinnier. I think I flopped. Okay. Big noses represent. It's really hard to contour your nose that is already perfect. You know what I mean? Xander Roman is Roman for like Roman Zelensky, like Nicki Minaj. Do we have Barb in the chat? Do your best impression, please. Okay. Best impression. One second. Let me finish this. Ooh. Oh. Look at that. Look, watch the highlight. Watch. Xander's about to ask for a refund too. He said, "Do your best impression." I'll give you a couple because $10 is a lot. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you Derek Barry on All Stars levels of impressions. That train wreck. That's about where my talent level is, so we'll take it there. Oh, she's kind of sickening though. Damn. Oh. 1 second, Xander. We're working on this. If I get distracted from this, it's all over. It's all over, mama. Oh, wait till I have lashes on. It's gonna be over for y'all hoes. Okay. Yeah, Alyssa's really fun to do because it's not that difficult. Just kind of like, all right. What the fuck is going on in here in this day? Mama? When she did that thing with the when she was like rolling around in All Stars. Why? What y'all doing? Imagine me actually being funny. Can't relate. Pheromone. Trixie Mattel. Oh, honey. Trixie Mattel as RuPaul is my favorite one. Xander Roman. In the challenge this week, you toppled an empire. But on the runway, your dreams were too big, and your entire country collapsed. Okay. Thank you, Xander, for that super chat. I wish I was actually funny, but I'm not. Burst! There's an Alyssa one for you. Burst! Have I seen Alyssa reacting to Coco's fake orgasm? Yes, of course. Hello, my name is Alyssa Edwards, and this is Alyssa's Secret. This is Alyssa's Secret. I miss Alyssa's Secret. She needs to bring that back. Honestly, that was top tier Alyssa Edwards content. Alyssa is not only a great drag queen, but also a very sweet person. I very much admire them. Oh, have you guys been watching Gap Chat? How is that? With Heidi, her thing? I haven't had time to watch it yet, like to sit down and watch it. And this. Has anyone watched the Alyssa Bayonetta? What is that? I don't know what that is. Okay. I need to finish the makeup. Do y'all want to see me go to the very end? Because I was about to just sign off and just have it be a surprise because I need to do my lips still. I'm gonna try to bust through this. Cause y'all get me talking. This guy's taking way too long. I just looked at the time. Oh my god. Okay. Show us everything. They want everything. You know, wish you could have everything. Okay. Look how big my mouth is now. You'll see that? I just use eyeliner for my lips. Like the outline. Lips were one of the things I used to rage quit on makeup. Which Rude girls have I met? Not that many. I only briefly met Alyssa and Chandula. They're both very sweet, but it was a brief thing. I don't really actually know any of them. Okay. What do I do in my free time off the internet? Does anyone ever actually get off the internet these days? I feel like I'm always on the internet. That's crazy. I play Smash Bros. With friends. I have like a Smash chat with some friends. I need to start like reading books or something. I feel like my brain is melting. I've never played Fall Guys. I haven't played any of those. I've only watched Fall Guys and I've watched people play Among Us and stuff, which I enjoy, but I haven't actually played myself. My brain has the capacity for one game at a time. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The fact that you're listening to Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack. I'm listening to this like N64 mashup thing because video game soundtracks are like one of the few things that don't get copyrighted. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Okay, red, red, red. Yo, I'm out of red lipstick. I need to buy some more. Damn. Do I have any? Would y'all be so triggered if I just painted my lips with this? Is that bad? I'm tempted, actually. Oh, I have this lip crown. Y'all, I almost like threw up when I originally saw Silky's thing where she was doing the Sharpie eyebrows. I was shook. All right. Hi, Jack. Thank you for the $2 for comedy school. I need it. We love the shade. If y'all want the real tea, gotta ask Zach. I think he just gave me a super chat for the fame. He's my best friend in real life. Do you guys have a question for Zach? I'll give him the airtime that he's craving right now. Zach, how old am I? Alexis B wants to know. Wait, how old do y'all think I am? If you were here earlier, don't spoil it. I did say. Y'all are just saying numbers. I'm 26. I'm 26. I'm young. I'm hung. And I march to the sound of my own drum. Name that queen. Do we need bigger lips, or what do we think? Bigger? Or are they big enough? They're a little uneven. I need to fix that, but that's not the question. Bigger. Okay. Y'all are the master of my destiny tonight. The masters and mastresses of the Bussy destiny. Those Trixie lips that I drew, I was drawing the bottom lip like on my chin line. It was so crazy. These are kind of snatched, actually. It's really hard when you have, like, first of all, a small little mouth. My mouth is so small. Like, the smallest mouth. Boys hate it. I think I messed up. Short break, lips, stork beak, lips going crazy. What? Alexis, hi. Thank you so much for the super chat. Also, quick thank you to literally everyone that is super chat. I really appreciate it. Y'all are like helping me afford makeup and stuff. Thank you. Alexis, as a cis woman, how could I get my foot in a drag? That's a really good question. My first piece of advice would be to find like a cis woman queen in your local community and look for tips there. Like that should be your first place. Like find someone that's like maybe someone you look up to. Ask them how they did it. Ask them what they're doing. And if there is nobody, then start looking online. Look at other places. Like find those idols. Find those people you look up to. See what they're doing. And then ask yourself if that's something you really want to do. Yeah, it's hard to like start and do drag on your own, you know? Because either you just go online and you just do it, or, you know, balls to the walls, like something like I did, or you like find a drag mom or something. Sorry, my friend screen capped me the like a screenshot of me from the video. 8 people disliked this. Who are the 8 people? Yeah, so I like this question that Ricardo said. Many queens say their first time in drag was Halloween. Halloween is an excellent time to play around with drag because it's you know, it's a free-for-all for everybody. Girl, where's that clown white? I just had it. I lost it. But yeah, that's, you know, a fun place to start. Halloween, buy some makeup, try some stuff. I don't know. I mean, like I said, my best advice for you is going to be, Alexis, you know, find the people in your community that you look up to and then see if they're willing to help you. And if they're not, do it on your own. Leave them all shook. This is what this needed. It came to me in a vision. Two hours later, I'm still messing with the eyeshadow. Isn't that crazy? Okay. That's a million times better. Why didn't y'all tell me? I just needed to put that little crease in there. That's way better. I'm gonna blend that out a little bit. Y'all were just gonna let me slip, huh? I'm gonna remember that. Y'all are in trouble. I'm not afraid to put y'all in timeout either. Y'all are trying to let me look like Boo Boo the Fool. I have to stay on top of y'all. Okay, lips, big enough or bigger? I think they look pretty good. I'm not gonna go bigger. I will put some gloss on them though. This is garbage, by the way. I bought this from the grocery store. Garbage. Don't buy this. Unless it could work for somebody. It's not for me. It's not for drag. But I'm just going to do a little bit of it and then do some good old Ben Nye. This is how you know it's drag makeup or for clowns. It comes in a color wheel. Just a little bit of gloss. She's a clown. She's literally a clown. Also, while I have y'all here, I was talking to my patrons. I think I'm gonna instead of y'all being my uglies, I think y'all are gonna be my little buses. What do you think about that? Yes or no, little buses? I literally lost my makeup towel wipe. Beep beep. Y'all, don't talk about Roxy Andrews and her bus. That's not fair. This is a different type of bus. Y'all my little buses. I can't. Well, the thing with uglies is that's like technically like Dragula's. You know, this like hello uglies. And the funny thing was, I literally didn't even think about that when I was starting my channel because I was doing like, I was like pulling from like sassy ASMR stuff, which is why I say like, hi ugly. It's like a singular, you know. My little yellow buses. This is melting my eyebrow glue. Ew, what's that coming off? Okay. Do we want eyelashes? Do we want eyelashes? I almost knocked it over. Y'all saw that. This, I can't make it. Ugh. There we go. Busty has this secretly has a whole parking lot of buses. How did y'all know that? How did y'all know that? That's literally my Drag Race entrance outfit is a bus. I'm the bus driver. I'm wearing a bus as a costume. And then all of y'all like hop out of the bus. Okay. Let's put a wrap on this. Girl, we've been painting for far too long. Far too much. Far too much. Tomfoolery. Foolishness. What is on this? Oh, I forgot to do this. Just a little bit. I need some blush too, girl. Can't find anything. Bussy Cats. Low key, that could have been my drag name. Bussy Cat. That would have been kind of cute, huh? Bussy Cat. Whoa, whoa, Bussy Cat. I flopped on that though, I guess, so. Missed opportunity. Rebrand as Pussycat. I can't rebrand. We're too far into it. We're too far into the matrix to turn it off at this point. Plus, I don't want a last name of Cat because Scaredy Cat already has that on Drag Race UK, and I don't really want to be affiliated. No shade, but we don't want that affiliation there. If anything, I would just drop Queen, but probably not. It can be late either. If Trinity the Tuck could do it. Well, she pretty much just got rid of a name, though. She didn't, like, change it. Right? Trinity Taylor. But she was always Trinity the Tuck Taylor, right? This is the never-ending makeup stream. Y'all could tune in at any time of day, and I'm still doing my makeup. You could go to sleep, have breakfast. The next day, I'm still doing my makeup. You could hold a gun to my head, tell me to do my makeup. I couldn't do it any faster. Okay. Do we want the smaller ones today? Or bigger ones? These big ones they've been used and abused a little bit, but I think we have to do bigger maybe. I don't know. What do you think? These are probably big enough, honestly. I think these are probably good. These are large. These are very large. Okay. Hi, Jen. Do you want to help me decide on eyelashes? I'm trying to decide how big tonight. I think the smaller ones, maybe. Thank you for that super chat, Jen. Maybe we'll let Jen decide since she tipped me. Jen, slightly smaller or bigger? She's about to decide my entire destiny. The big ones look like Trixie's bottom lashes. A little bit, yeah. Jen, we're waiting. Jen? Calling Jen. Hello, Jen. You're being paid to the principal's office. Please park your bus in the designated parking spot. Thank you, Mike. Oh my God. 1,220. What is that? Is that yen? What's yen? Oh wait, did Jen say something? Jen, bigger. Jen said bigger. Jen has decided. Hi, Mike from Japan. Yen. How are you, yen? I don't think I've ever had a yen before. 1,000. What is that? 122. I'm not trying to expose you. I'm just curious. 1,200 yen is approximately $11.68. That is very generous. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mike. What did you say? Jen said bigger. We're gonna have to have a voting competition. Thank you so much, Mike. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. Okay, Jen said bigger. We're gonna do bigger. But if they flop, then I'm deleting my channel. And that's gonna be on Jen's consciousness for the rest of her life. It's a lot of pressure on this one right here. Look at this. Buffy Queen. Yeah, I work out, bro. I'm not deleting my channel, I'm joking. But I might if I feel a little crazy. Imagine I just like feel like I'm having a bad day and just press delete. Delete. Rylan. Guys, I'm tuning in late. Did she say whether or not she's applying? We've said a lot of stuff tonight, Rylan. Maybe too much. Girl, what is happening here? Someone fill Rylan in. Am I applying for Drag Race? RuPaul's Drag Race. The gag is that I'm judging All-Star 6 because I already won season 14. Okay, here come the lashes. Rylan, there's a link to my Patreon, and if I get 1,000 patrons, I will apply. That's my deal. That's my handshake to everybody. Anyone that asks me from now on if I'm applying, I'm linking to my Patreon. That's just my like response. Because I've got probably like 100 comments on my 2 recent videos about season 14 of Drag Race. And I do appreciate all of the comments. I really do. It's very sweet. But I just can't answer the question 5,000 times, so that's why we're just linking to Patreon. Okay, here we go. Do we think tonight's going to be our first try last night, or is it going to be a second try night? It's always a fun game I like to play. If I go in right the first time, or the second time, or the rare third night attempt. I'm going to hope we're first. Oh, okay. This could be a first time on this one. She kind of She kind of snapped a little bit. Ugh. Will she stay? Is she gonna stay? Are you gonna stay, ma'am? 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 Yeah, Jen, I think you made the right decision on the big one tonight. Jen really did that, y'all. Say thank you to Jen because she just saved my entire channel. So y'all really owe it to Jen. There literally could be no more Bestie Queen videos, but Jen saved the channel. Thank you, Jen. X-Shin Ray. Is that who I think it is? Is that Christian? You're awesome, Bessie, and you slay it up. Love watching your vids, and they are PK fire. That definitely is. Hi, Christian. I'm glad I met you and keep doing you. Also, I heard Animal Crossing in the background earlier. Yes, you sure did. We were doing lots of video game soundtrack noises because those are all royalty free. And also very relatable. And maybe I will post some more gaming videos to my gaming channel that I have eventually. I can't make any promises, but once I have free time to do it, I do want to make more gaming videos for my gaming channel. Whoa! Those went on right. How? Wait, hold on. Stay. You better stay. You better stay, mama. Woman. Thank you so much, Christian, for that super chat. Jen, Mike, Pan Pizza, super chatting me earlier. I really do appreciate all the tips. Seriously. Y'all are helping me buy makeup. Thank you. Hi, Mike. Thank you. What is that? Is that like a Godzilla blob attacking the city? Thank you for that super chat. Thank you, guys. You guys are really sweet. Wow, look at this. Lashes are here, baby. She's running for president. Well, she's a little droopy, but she's running for president. She's running for vice president. She won the election. She stole the election. Ah! Thank you, Mike. I really appreciate it. Seriously, thank you guys for the super chats. I really appreciate it. So, y'all, is she gonna stay? Is she gonna stay or not? Christian, by the way, is one of the people that I play Super Smash with. That's why he made the PK Fire joke. I hope your hand feels better, Christian, or your finger that you broke. Look at that. A lash will change your whole life. She's a little crooked, though, I think. Are these even enough? I can't really tell. Right? Let's take a picture, maybe. You don't know. Melody Denoya, keep it up. Thank you so much. I'm keeping it up. I'm trying to keep this lash up right here. But I'm wondering if she dried a little wrong. I think she might be okay. Okay, so I'm gonna head out. Thank you everyone that has tuned in. Thank you to everyone that has chatted and super chatted and been involved in any way, shape, or form. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you. Your makeup looks pretty. My finger is getting better. Yay, I'm glad. Thank you, seriously, everyone. Y'all are the best. This was a really long live stream. If y'all just tuned in, you can like probably rewind to the past 2 hours. There's a lot. Wow, good God. But I hope all of you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'm about to film a video, so look for that in the next few days. Oh, and I'm probably not going to be live streaming again until after, like, the holidays. Well, like, at least after Thanksgiving, if you celebrate that. So happy Thanksgiving to anybody that celebrates that or whatever you might be doing. Have a good time with your family. Happy holidays. All of that great stuff. Bye, everyone. My little buses. Y'all go back to the bus barn. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? In school, you would like there would literally be a parking lot of buses. Y'all are the bus barn. Love you all. Really, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you again. Y'all have a really, really wonderful, wonderful evening. Bye. Love you all. Bye.